about $3 for this big bag. And then this, I spent about $2 and change for this Oatmeal.
Would you lose your
so yes, you
face
can
of
still eat
being
your
loved?
Hey YouTube, it's Vegan Stars and I'm finally here showing my face on my YouTube channel because I know my first video I did not show my face and you guys probably was like, who's this chick? So this is my new channel. I actually do have another YouTube channel where I talk about my natural hair and my nursing school journey, but I just wanted to come and focus more in on the natural raw food vegan side of me, just to share that and get some information out there. So this week's video is going to be about protein because I know a lot of us vegans or vegetarians, raw foodists, you know, all that kind of stuff. If you don't eat meat, you probably at one point or even still now do have a problem getting your protein, and not just protein but all the essential amino acids. So a lot of our staple foods, I know you see this all over YouTube. Bananas, bananas, bananas. I eat probably on average about 5 to 10 to 20 to however many, really. At least 5 bananas a day typically I eat, but I could eat as much as 15 bananas in a day. And surprisingly, bananas don't have a lot of protein to them. So at the beginning of my journey starting this, I thought I was okay. I thought I was getting on my amino acids. I was eating well over 3,000 calories. So I was like, I'm sure that I'm getting all my amino acids. But really quickly, I just want to show you guys this app that I got. Not recently, but the app that actually I've had for a couple months now, but it's pretty much helped me realize that I wasn't getting all my amino acids. But I'm just going to show you guys. I put a little meal in here, like a demo meal or something that I could typically eat, and I know you guys can't probably see it well, but it's 3 mangoes, which totals up to 300 calories, 10 bananas, and 1 whole watermelon, totaling up to 3,000 calories. Now I don't count calories, but because I have this app to count nutrients, sometimes my calories, well, all the time my calories are automatically popping up. And this website is called chronometer.com. It's free if you go on it to the website, but if you want to download the app, I think it was $2.99. So yeah, all this food, and that's 3,000 calories, and I'm gonna refocus my camera. But let me just show you guys the amino acids, because this website breaks it down based on like all your nutrients. It tells you your calories, your water, your carbs, how much is fat, and make sure you get all your calcium, potassium, you know, and then vitamins, minerals, everything. But let's just skip right down to the amino acids. This is protein. Now, as you can see from these 3,000 calories, yes, the green at the top, the very first bar, is showing my protein. Yes, I would have gotten enough protein from this diet for the day, which was a whole watermelon, 10 bananas, and 3 mangoes. Enough calories, enough pretty much of everything, but the yellow, which is showing that it's not full, is actually the amino acids, which is very important. So although my protein is full, because my amino acids aren't, if I eat like this every day, I would technically be deficient. So yes, fruit is lovely. Let me just fix this back up. Yes, fruit is lovely and everything, and I do, that's like the base of my food. It's like the main thing I eat every day, but we just want to make sure that we're getting not only our protein in, but specifically all the essential amino acids. So really quickly, let's just go through it, and I'm going to show you guys how I typically make sure that I get all my amino acids every day. So this is number 1. My number one. I usually eat this, if not every day, probably at least 5 days a week. I'm gonna use this. And it's a raw plant-based protein, and it's from Sun Warrior. And the reason why I like this one is because it's raw and it doesn't have a bunch of ingredients in it. It does have a few ingredients, but it's all natural stuff in there. Here's the nutrition facts. There are 19 grams of protein in it per serving. So I'm just gonna show you guys now on the app, if I were to have just two scoops of this protein, how that would do for my diet. So it's Sun Warrior raw protein blend. And I'm gonna put 2 servings because I usually eat 2 scoops of it. It's 100 calories per scoop. So I'm gonna put 2 scoops in, And let's look at the breakdown. No, it does not have a lot of the vitamins and minerals in it. But for 200 calories, remember that when we just ate the 3,000 calories, none of this was full. But just from 200 calories, you already pretty much got all of your protein. Of course, you're gonna, once you go ahead and throw the extra fruit in there that you would typically eat, this would fill up. So I'm making sure that I get all my amino acids every single day, or at least most of the days. So as you can see, all that yellow is what I need to fill, but that's only a little bit. But this is just from 200 calories, 2 scoops. And the only nutrient that it might really give you is your iron. This is iron, I don't know if you guys can see it. But pretty much iron. So this is my number 1, as you guys saw how much it filled up. Number 2, and sorry for the lighting, it's dark outside, so I kind of had to use some artificial light to make sure you guys can see. The next thing is, I know it's already open and it's pretty much almost gone, but this raw hemp powder protein, and this is from Nutiva, I believe that's what it says. And again with this is 90 calories per serving, it's 3 tablespoons. Now this thing for this whole, if I'm not mistaken, this thing cost me $20 for this bag, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, I will put that in the description bar. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up on here to show the amino acids that you will be getting from this. So this is Nutiva. And this app is great because it'll like include the brands and everything. So Nutiva organic hemp protein, that's what I clicked on, and I'll go ahead and put in the 2 servings, which totals up to 180 calories because it is 90 calories per serving. So let's just go ahead and show amino acids that you will be getting. So this is just from 2 servings. It's not as much as the Sun Warrior blend, but it is still a lot. For just 180 calories, you're pretty much, for majority of the proteins, amino acids, you're already at half. And the main nutrient that is giving is magnesium and iron. And it's good that these things are giving iron because that's for another topic, but iron deficiency is another thing that we sometimes have to worry about. So yep, and then so those are my powders, and I just go ahead and usually fill this up in here. It's a mason jar. Just fill up in there and put it in my cabinet, and then I keep this in the fridge and I fill up the jar as it goes along. And so my next thing that I got is beans. Most of the time, most of the food that I eat is raw, but some of the things that I will cook, well, one of the things includes beans, stuff like beans, rice. So these are specifically black beans. I'll eat any kind of beans, but let me go ahead and show you guys what it's doing for the amino acids. We got black beans. And let's say we use, it says the serving size is 1 cup, so I will eat 2 servings of that. And what the amino acid breakdown is, pretty much half of your amino acids for the day. And just to show you guys at the top what food that is, if you guys can see, black beans. Black beans at the top tells you your calories, your protein, your carbohydrate, barely any fat. And it does give you more nutrients than the supplements did. But both of the supplements are natural and they're not like some man-made thing. So yeah, pretty good. These amino acids and this protein is pretty filled up. And then last but not least is the cheapest one, oats. I know everybody eats oats, whether it's cooked or whether it's in your smoothie. It packs a nice amount of protein in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys raw oat dry. I don't get the sugar kind anymore. When I was younger, I used to eat that one a lot thinking I was being healthy. Then I realized the ones that are already sugared for you comes with 13 grams of sugar per serving. And that's a whole nother story, and that's artificial sugar. So, well, not artificial, but added sugar. So oatmeal. Oatmeal regular quick dry, 1 serving is 150 calories. So I would go ahead and have 4 servings. No, not 4 servings, 2 servings. well, it would be 4 servings, but 2 cups. 2 cups of oatmeal, dry, and I usually like to put it in my smoothie because it thickens it up. And this one is the lowest one, that's why I put this one last. It's not as much as the other ones, but it's still a nice amount of protein for just 600 calories. And I'm not trying to count calories or anything, I'm just trying to show you guys for the calorie amount how much value or nutrients you're gonna get for those calories, because you don't want to eat 4,000 calories and not really get anything from it. So yeah, some of the nutrients that are filled. So, ranging from price highest to lowest, this one of course ranging at $40 was the highest, but it does pack in the most protein. Number 2 was this at $20, and the box is smaller, so I guess it wouldn't be fair to compare the prices because the bag is smaller, but this was ranging at $20, and it's like the second most protein. It's the hemp powder. And third place came in with the beans. These you can get about $3 for this big bag. And then this, I spent about $2 and change for this oatmeal. So yes, you can still eat your bananas and your apples and your lovely fruit, but just make sure you're getting your protein because it is really important. So I said everything I have to say, so thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys stick with me on the vegan journey. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below or comment, inbox me anything, and I'll feel free to answer any questions that you guys might have. So thank you guys for watching, and have a lovely vegan, vegetarian, raw food